So I think the most important thing we as busy people need to realize is it's okay to buy things conveniently packaged. So these are my sweet potatoes for the week, for the sweet potato Buddha bowls, and I just don't feel like peeling and dicing. I don't really usually peel the potatoes, I eat the skin, but this is just easier. I'm gonna be able to roast these or air fry them or boil them or however I decide to cook them at the last minute, and they're just done. Likewise, I put matchstick carrots on our grocery list because last week I actually sliced all of my baby carrots and it was a pain in the tail. So matchstick carrots, job's already done. That's great for throwing on top of salads, but also it's gonna be super easy to put in our Thai spring rolls. Broccoli, I hate frozen broccoli. I don't like any frozen vegetables. I love frozen fruit. I think frozen vegetables are mushy and disgusting and I don't like them. So whatever your preference is, make it the most convenient thing for you. I also will not sit and cut. This would be like 4 heads of broccoli, like 4 crowns of broccoli. This bag saves me a lot of time. I can just go through it, make sure I don't have any like mealy brown pieces, throw those out, and then I can roast these or boil them or steam them or whatever it is. But like, just go for the easy. It's not that much more money, honestly. It's a couple cents here and there. That's what I got for now. Rubbing or scrubbing. The vinegar kills everything. You will see some sediment at the bottom of your sink. That's totally normal. Dirt, sand, all that good stuff. And if you feel like you want to take the extra step and rub and scrub, that's fine too. So this is when I'm going to really get all of my fruits and vegetables cut up, sliced up, and then stored in my mason jars so that everything is ready to go for throwing meals actually together. A lot of my meal prep really is just this pre-prep because I throw my meals together from bits and pieces that I've stored in the fridge, and that keeps everything fresher longer. When you start to combine things in the refrigerator, say you're making, I don't know, a soup or a stew or a salad, and you put a bunch of fruits and vegetables together in the same place, like you're putting them all in the same container, the acids, the bases, the different nutrients come together and they start to marinate together, which gives you a great flavor after 1 to maybe 3 days. But after that 3 to 4 day mark, they're breaking each other down because they're battling chemical reactions essentially from different nutrition pieces. So I like to keep everything separate as long as I possibly can, if that makes sense, which means I will throw like my shirataki pasta pieces all together at the last minute. Likewise with my Thai spring roll wraps, I'm gonna throw those together at the last minute. So really, when I'm meal prepping, I'm getting my vegetables and my fruits ready, getting everything washed up, conveniently stored, and then I'm also doing the longer tag items like getting the rice cooked, getting the beans and the lentils cooked, and making sure everything that takes time is done over the weekend.
I'm so in love with you. You got me down again.
sauces for the week, or the dressings, if you will. Yes, you're going to make a mess in the process and you're going to clean it up, and it's all going to be done in one fell swoop rather than doing this several times throughout the week. So excuse the mess, but this is part of the process. So the two sauces we need to make are our maple mustard dressing for our salad day and our Thai sweet and spicy Thai peanut sauce. So I never measure. My pants are falling down because nutrition. I never measure, but I'm going to today to teach you guys the basics of these two recipes. One's gonna blow your mind, the other one maybe not so much. So we're gonna start with our Thai peanut sauce, and this is, you can adjust these based on your liking. If you don't like spicy very much, don't add the hot sauce, or don't add as much. If you're trying to really watch your sugar, you can back off the maple syrup. It's totally up to you. So I'm starting with 9 tablespoons of warm water because we want to dissolve our peanut butter powder, and this PB Fit, store brand, PB2, whatever. So for 9 tablespoons of water, we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of the peanut butter powder. I just keep this in a mason jar, just like everything else, and I keep it by my blender because I put it in my shakes. So looks like I need a restock here pretty soon, but this has lasted me like a month, a bag of it. So there's that. I just put a cold, damp lid on a dry product. I don't want to do that. All right, so now we've got our peanut butter powder and our warm water, and we're literally just going to shake the crap out of this because we want to go ahead and dissolve that peanut butter powder first. So I usually make this in a smaller mason jar because I make it like as I need it, but I figured we would go ahead and just prep it all. And you can do this ahead, or you can do it with us on Sunday. It's totally fine. So now we have just like peanut butter water. It smells exactly like peanut butter. All right, so now we're gonna take soy sauce. You can use gluten-free soy sauce. That's what I have. It's Tamari soy sauce. You can use coconut aminos. You can use regular soy sauce, low sodium soy sauce. It doesn't matter. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of soy sauce to our 9 tablespoons of water. And this is gonna give it that really nice Asian flavor, the soy sauce and the peanut butter powder, but we're gonna make it even better than that. So the next thing we're gonna do is 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. You don't have to do this part, or you can do a teaspoon. 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon, just so if you don't know that conversion. And then I'm gonna do roughly a tablespoon of hot sauce, but this usually really frustrates me and I just start pouring it. I could just take the lid off, but you know, we're trying to be super technical here. I love, 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 love spicy. I will actually probably throw a couple red pepper flakes in here as well. And that is it. I'm gonna throw my red pepper flakes in. You do not have to do that. I love spicy, so it's got that nice maple syrup in it, so it's gonna be sweet, and it's gonna have the hot sauce, and then it's gonna have that Asian peanut soy. We just shake it. And for our spring roll wrap, this is a dipping sauce, so you can actually put some cornstarch in it if you want to and thicken it up before you serve it. I don't. The spring roll wrappers actually really get it super nice, so you don't have to, like, you know, it soaks it up. You don't have to thicken it, but if you prefer a thicker sauce, you can thicken that if you want to. And then for our shirataki Thai noodle bowl, we just like are gonna add like 2 tablespoons of this right into the skillet once we've got all of our veggies cooked and our noodles incorporated. So it's like freaking delicious, and I love it, and I want to like drink it, and I'm not going to. Next, I already have some maple mustard here, so I'm just gonna add to it. And I use about 2 tablespoons of this-ish on my, I'm gonna wash this lid and put a new lid on it. I'm gonna add to this, I use about 2 tablespoons roughly on my salad. Like I was saying, there's a little bit of hot sauce on this, I don't care. Actually, I'm not even gonna measure. You guys can measure if you want. I eyeball this, And you do like half mustard. I'm using Stone Ground, it's my favorite. I really, really like the bitey mustard flavor, and then half maple syrup. I don't use any added oils anymore. I don't use any foods that aren't attached to their like oils. Like I don't use oils. Anyways, whatever. If I'm gonna eat like avocado, I'm gonna eat avocado. You know what I mean? So then you just shake this up, and that's gonna be your dressing for the week. You can make more, you can make less, you can add to it throughout the week. You can make it as needed. I prefer to use less mason jars. So this is a blessing. It is the most delicious. If you like it spicier, you can add some red pepper flakes to it or some hot sauce, but it's literally just half whatever mustard you like. Yellow mustard and maple syrup aren't that great together, but if you dig that, that's fine. But I really like either Stone Ground or Dijon mustard, and then maple syrup. Shake it up. It is bomb over every single salad. For things like celery sticks to snack on, or like my daughter really likes celery, I don't generally snack. Tubi allows you to snack. You don't have to be doing Tubi to meal prep with us, but like Tubi is a very like, if you're hungry, you can snack and eat veggies most. There's some hot sauce on that. So celery is a great snack to have if you are going to snack. I typically don't, except for my shake every day. That's just my consistency. It works really well for me, but my daughter loves celery and guacamole, or celery and just original classic hummus. So the best way to store celery is to store it in water. So I'm just going to put these in here and then put water just right to over the top. I'm not gonna like fill it all the way up, but just to right over the top of the celery. And then you store it in the refrigerator in the water, and it stays fresh so much longer.
Hold up. I'm so in love with you. You got me down again.